a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all back to my channel, TR Dental DK. As you all know, the main aim of this channel is to guide all the medical professionals and the skilled professionals who would like to consider other countries as an option to work and acquire education from, etc. Alright, so today we're going to talk about how to work as a foreign dentist in Greece. Now, the best part about Greece is that you might be exempted from the dental exam. So stay tuned and let's talk about it. Now, let's talk about the contents of this video. Number 1, academic recognition. Number 2, Greek language proficiency. Number 3, professional licensing. Number 4, registration with local dental association. Number 5, work and resident permit. And number 6, which is optional, postgraduate training, which we're going to talk about. Now let's talk about the first step, academic recognition. Your dental degree must be officially recognized by the DOATAP. Now the link is mentioned below. Now what you have to do is you have to submit your degree, diploma, some documents, which we're going to talk about next, proof your university is accredited, and application and fees. Now some of the documents are degree, your CV, work experience, postgraduate information, very important, transcript, passport, identification evidence, and of course I think I forgot to talk about character certificate, which might be needed as well. And all of these documents have to be translated in Greek. Unfortunately, English might not be enough. Now, point 2, the Greek language proficiency. Let's talk about it. If we talk about Europe, we have to talk about their language. Now, dentistry requires direct communication with patients, so Greek proficiency is mandatory. Minimum level is usually B2, but in some cases B1. I always recommend B1. And then you have to give a proof, a certificate from a recognized institution. I recommend that you should start learning Greek while you are in your home country. Coming to point 3, professional licensing. Apply for the license to practice dentistry after the evaluation through the Greek Ministry of Health. Now, the documents required are DOATAP recognition certificate, the Greek language certificate, criminal record check, medical fitness certificate, and proof of professional liability insurance. Now, as you can see, right now here we're not talking about an exam. We're just talking about getting our recognition certificate from the DOATAP. After that, the Greek language, and then we apply. And after that, we wait for their decision. Step 4, registration with local dental association. Now, once licensed, you must register with your regional dental association, for example, Athens or whichever city you are. Membership is mandatory to practice, and documents would be the license to practice, your ID, resident permit, and the fees. Now, after registration, you are legally allowed to work as a dentist. Now, the important question here that every non-EU dentist would be thinking is, what about the dental license exam? Is there a license exam or not? Now, upon my research, I found out that unlike, for example, the ORE of England or the ADC of Australia, Greece does not have a definitive license exam. There is no mention of it. However, what they would do is they will evaluate your degree and your dental syllabus, and if it's not up to the mark, they would give you some options. So either they will ask you to sit for some courses, and after the courses there would be an exam of some specific subjects, or they would ask you to do a training program. The training program can be 3 months, 6 months, etc. Or they can ask you a bit of both, a specific subject, first its course, then a small exam, and then its training. So that depends from case to case. Step 5, work and resident permit. Now, as we all know, if we're non-EU citizen, we can't just move to Greece. So what we need to do is we need to apply for a job, get a job contract, and through that we can get a sponsorship and we can move to Greece. In Greece, the rule is a little different because the employer needs to apply for work authorization through the Greek decentralized administration. Now, once that's done with, you can apply for the visa, and on arrival, you can apply for the resident permit of employment. Now, let's talk about some loopholes or alternatives that you can avail even if you did not get the dental license exam for some reason. So now, if you wish to specialize, you can apply to Greek universities for postgraduate dental training. It requires the DOATAP recognition and Greek, so it does not really require the license. So if you can't complete the full registration, this is one path that you can take. Then you can even work as a clinic assistant while you're working for full recognition and earn pretty good amount of money. And Greece is worth applying for, especially if you have postgraduate training, as you can be exempted from the license exam. So if you have postgraduate training, there is no harm in applying there and in talking to the council because you might be exempted.
Now, having said that, I conclude this video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you find my content interesting and kindly do subscribe if it helps you.
Do follow me on Instagram, and you're more than welcome to message me there if you have any queries, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you and have a good day.